Welcome to the video lecture for section 14.2, which will cover nosotros commands. So, nosotros commands are pretty straightforward in that it's simply the present subjunctive conjugation of the verb. So, the verb in this case here is cruzar. So, the subjunctive of cruzar in nosotros is crucemos. So, to make it a command, you would simply say crucemos la calle. Likewise, the negative is the exact conjugation no crucemos la calle. One thing to pay attention to are stem-changing verbs. Remember that stem-changing verbs in the subjunctive with nosotros do undergo a stem change. So, for example, despedir changes to despidamos, the I to I change, repetir, repitamos, servir, te sirvamos. So it might be a good idea to review some of the stem-changing verbs and when they change in the subjunctive. Another way to express nosotros commands is to use the phrase vamos a. So vamos a cruzar la calle, let's cross the street. Vamos a trabajar mucho, we're going to work. If you notice, vamos a is from the verb ir a, to go to, in the present tense. Although one thing to pay attention to is this can both mean a command or the phrase we are going to do something. So it mainly depends on context, but just be aware that you can also express nosotros commands with this structure here, vamos a. To express the nosotros command of ir, when it's affirmative, you simply say vamos a, whereas when it's a negative, you go to the subjunctive in the present tense, no vayamos a. Lastly, when using object pronouns, when the command is affirmative, you attach the object pronoun to the end of the verb. So in this example, the first one, firmemos el cheque is the direct object, so the pronoun would be lo, so you'd attach the lo to the end, firmémoslo. And the reason the accent is on the E is to maintain the same sound. If there wasn't an accent on the E, the stress would be on the first O, making it agrave, so it would be pronounced firmémoslo. So in order to maintain the same sound of firmemos, you have to have an accent on the E. Likewise, escribamos a Ana y Raúl. Ana and Raúl are the indirect objects because that's to whom the action is being done. So the pronoun for that is les. Adding the les makes it escribamosles. When it's a negative, you can see the direct object pronoun is placed before the verb, no les paguemos el préstamo, and no se lo digamos a ellos. In the second case, you can see there are two object pronouns, se being the indirect object pronoun and lo being the direct object pronoun. And remember that when you have le and lo or les and lo, the le or les changes to a se. So in terms of the homework, it's pretty straightforward. All you have to do is change the sentence into a command of nosotros. So for the first one, hay que limpiar la casa hoy. The easiest way to do that is to take the verb limpiar and make it the subjunctive. Limpiemos. And then just add the last part here. Limpiemos la casa hoy. So that's all you have to do for the second one. Tenemos que ir al dentista esta semana. Remember, ir to express that. In the affirmative, it would simply be vamos. So it would be vamos al dentista esta semana.